All you motorists out there, did you know that over a third of the drivers and passengers who died in vehicle crashes in the Territory last year could still be alive if they'd been wearing their seatbelts? So next time you jump in the car, make sure everyone buckles up. Seatbelts are not an optional extra. They save lives. Seatbelts. Simple, safe, smart. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by Peter Perrin, brought to you on behalf of the Road Safety Council NT and TIO.
I am a parent. My kids walk and ride to school. I educate my kids about staying safe on the road. But kids being kids, they need to be reminded now and again. When driving around schools, obey the 40 km/h speed limit and stop for kids at the crossings. Don't park in places that could endanger them, like on the yellow line or at bus stops. If you're walking across the road in front of a school, use the crossing with your child. Let's help our kids stay safe on the road.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by LK.
My mum and dad always remind me to be careful on the road when I'm going to school. I always stop and look for cars before I cross the road, and I always use the crossing, but I still get scared because some cars don't stop at the crossing. I think it's because they're in a hurry. They don't want to be late. I don't want to get hurt and have to go to hospital. So please look out for us around schools. Stop for us at the crossing. We want to stay safe on the road.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by E. Smith.
Do you live your life at breakneck speed? Well, think again. Motor vehicles are a powerful force, and the faster you go, the harder you'll stop. Nobody admires a driver who roars in and out of traffic, weaves between lanes, and tailgates other cars. Driving at a safe speed makes the road safer and will still get you there on time and in one piece. Road safety, it's everyone's responsibility. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by Jay Crosh.
When you're driving or riding on Territory roads, you need to pay attention. Talking on a mobile phone or sending an SMS while you're driving is not only illegal, it's downright dangerous. So take responsibility for road safety now and turn off your mobile phone. Other drivers will appreciate your courtesy and common sense. Whoever's trying to contact you will be glad you're still alive to take the call. Road safety, it's everyone's responsibility. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by S. Doolan. Socialising with a few drinks is part of the Territory lifestyle, but it can be a deadly pastime if you also drink and drive. There's no excuse for drink driving. Catch a bus, share a taxi, nominate a sober Bob, but whatever you do, don't drink and get behind the wheel of a car. Don't go cruising after boozing. Road safety, it's everyone's responsibility. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by S. Doolan.
Are you a man who loves his car? There's nothing wrong with that, except that in the Northern Territory, too many men die on our roads. Whatever sort of man you are, you probably have a mum and dad, or a wife, or a son, or daughter who thinks you're pretty special. So take care on the roads and stick around to be with your family. Road safety, it's everyone's responsibility. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by Jay Crosh. Too many Territorians die on Territory roads. The majority of fatal crashes occur on straight stretches of dry, sealed roads in remote areas of the Territory. People die because they drink and drive when tired, travel too fast, or fail to wear a seatbelt. Crashes don't just happen to other people. They can happen to you or the people you love. Road safety, it's everyone's responsibility. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by Jay Crosh.
Look at that! Palm fronds all over the road again! Don't they know it's dangerous? Plus, it looks terrible.
Every weekend's the same. Some people are just too slack to tie their rubbish to the trailer before going to the tip.
They could be fined for that, you know, especially if it causes a crash.
Make sure the rubbish you're taking to the tip doesn't end up on the road. Cover your load with a tarp, tie it securely, and check that items won't fall out along the way. Secure your load. Keep it off the road. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by J Lake, S Morsman and C Neve. Taking your rubbish to the tip? Make sure your load is properly secured or it can fall off along the way and really mess up the road. Always remember to check your tarp is big enough to cover the load, limit the overhang of your load, and don't cover your lights or number plates. And tie everything down securely, removing all loose items that could blow away or bounce out. It only takes a minute. Secure your load, keep it off the road. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by J Lake.
My mum and dad always remind me to put my seatbelt on when I'm in the car. But you know, sometimes my little brother forgets and I have to remind him. If you have an accident and don't have your seatbelt on, you could fly out of the car and crack your head open. If you have the seatbelt on, it could save you from having to go to hospital. Seatbelts are important. They can save your life.
Keep safe. Always put your seatbelt on. Seatbelts. Simple, safe, smart. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by H. Barrett and L. Faulkner.
Mum and Dad always tell me to be careful on the road when I'm going to school. I always stop and look for cars before I cross the road, and I always use the crossing. But I get really scared because some cars don't stop at the crossing. I think it's because they're in a hurry, but I don't want to get hurt and go to hospital.
Always look out for children around schools and stop at crossings.
We want to stay safe on the road.
Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin. Spoken by A. Cantley and L. Faulkner.